You're watching Speed Center.
Welcome back to the Speed Centre. There are many examples these days of women in motorsport, but more often than not it's on four wheels. Now I know that you've all heard of Danica Patrick, but what about Elena Myers? If you haven't, you will soon. This young lady is already making her mark.
I think I've always been not an adrenaline junkie, but I always loved speed and things like that. I remember on roller coasters at 6 years old, I was putting my hands up, so I've always loved the rush, and this kind of gives me what I need. On track, it's pretty rough. I wouldn't say they give me any extra room or anything. We raced hard, and they raced me just like I'm one of the boys. So that's how I want it to be. I don't want anybody to be cautious with me or anything.
In this ultra-competitive class, the young racer fits in very well. Always charging hard, she's not concerned about mixing it up either. Elena made history last season as the first female to win an AMA Pro road race.
You know, I was right there battling with the lead guys, so that was my first time kind of being there towards the front my whole pro career thus far. So it was really exciting, but then I got a little bit of good luck and ended up winning the thing. So I mean, there's nothing but tears of joy and just overall excitedness and just kind of in shock. And I don't know if I've fully taken it in yet, but I think about that all the time. I think people accept me pretty well. I think I've gotten a lot of respect, especially after my win last year at Infineon.
After the season opener, Elena was sidelined with a broken wrist after a training crash. She was unable to defend her Infineon win. But the 17-year-old has returned to the track, running up front, challenging the boys while searching for her second career victory.
Road America, the last few laps were pretty tough, both physically and mentally, obviously, because I was still recovering from my wrist injury. You know, I wanted to win so bad, and especially after not being able to race a couple races before then. But I think Barber was probably the toughest race, both physically and mentally, because it was almost 100 degrees and the humidity was crazy. And back in California, it's been pretty cold where we live, so it was really hot doing 18 laps, and ended up getting a podium. Now I'm looking for more, I think, is most of us are.
She's a nice young lady and a great little rider. The AMA's next stop, Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca, this coming weekend, where the series enjoys a double header on the same ticket as MotoGP.